And we got some more news today, y'all, from WWE 2K24 and the Up Down Down channel. They went ahead and had a stream around 1 o'clock. If you guys did not get to watch that stream, I got you covered. You don't have to go and watch that super long stream, which was enjoyable with Xavier Woods and Tyler Breeze. Nonetheless, it was a fun stream, and they had some information in there that I thought was pretty interesting. But guys, let's go on ahead and get into it, man. We have some more DLC news. We got to see a screenshot of Sensational Sherry and Xavier Woods on Up Down Down went ahead and shared a entrance video of the Headbangers, which I thought was pretty cool. I mentioned it last week. The Headbangers, they look like a really cool group of guys that, you know, I'm not really educated on, but nonetheless, they're still legends. They look cool. I like the face paint. I like all of it. You know what I'm saying? I think that this is just another little cool DLC that you can use, do whatever you want with them. They look a little wild, you know what I'm saying? I mean, their name, you can see it in the name, the Headbangers. They came out there in the entrance and headbanged themselves. Yeah, it's cool. And the one thing, like I said, I commend 2K. I feel like every video, graphically, the legends look great. Sensational Sherry, she did have a really nice attire. I thought it was a win. WWE 2K24 right now, this DLC is looking good in terms of what I've seen so far. It's not the personalities, it's not the characters you want. Nonetheless, 2K is nailing the personalities and characters that they have in this pack based on what I've seen so far. Post Malone was rated a 69 overall. You guys have to go and watch that video. It was pretty funny. He said he either wanted a 99 or a 69, and we don't know the answers for the 69, but if you know, you know. It's cool that these celebrities are getting involved. It is a little bit annoying at the same time because you wish that you get some more spots on those deserved wrestlers, especially looking at NXT. You have so many wrestlers that are making a name for themselves constantly in WWE, and they're not in the game. And obviously we know WWE is the one in charge of choosing who they want in their game or who they think is ready to be in their game. So in a way, I get it. It's not only 2K. WWE has a lot of say in what goes down because of that license. So I can't really blame 2K and all of it, but I really hope to see some more NXT superstars next year because a lot of people want them. A lot of people are complaining, hey, why are they not in? Why are they in? You know, and I think that's the biggest issue with the Pat McAfee pack. The Pat McAfee pack is a problem, and we talk about it so many times. I don't want to run the video with this, but we talk about it a lot. The Pat McAfee pack has 4 other people that have nothing to do with wrestling, and you have Lola Vice, Obafemi, you have Kiana James, Lash Legend, wrestlers like that did not make this year's game, and they're not even a part of the DLC. So just wanted to point that out there, y'all. You know, there's a lot. We got to see how it goes. I'm excited for the new moves, and before we move on, we have to talk on My Faction just a little bit. My Faction, they went ahead and showed some more Persona cards, and this one is an 80 overall Ruby Xavier Woods. As you guys see here, this was revealed on Up Down Down, and I think that it is pretty cool that we're getting some lower rated cards that are Persona cards, because that means that the chances of us being able to participate and get a Persona card are pretty high. So we have to see how we get this Xavier Woods. I think it is a huge win for the community that these Persona cards will most likely be a little bit more accessible because it is a lower rated card. They're not, you know, gonna make it super unavailable at that point. So I think it's a win for the My Faction community, those who want to play. I think it doesn't get any better than this, and this is something that I was preaching last video. We need lower rated set cards to have those options such as Persona cards and be able to kind of still participate in the program, because not everybody has all that money to spend and gamble to try and get those cards. There's just many ways to look at it from, and I think that this is probably one of the best ways that they can handle it. If you're an Xavier Woods fan, there you go, man. One thing I would like to see is that these superstars are not slots. I would like to see some of the superstars have a different attire that comes from My Faction instead of taking up a whole new slot. It's a super minor detail, and I don't really want to go crazy complaining about it because, like I said, super minor. But I would love to see, you know, something like that in the game where it's just an attire, especially if the attire won't really change and it's just honestly the matter of the look, which these are 64-bit models, which they more look like PSP models at this point, but just to bring that up. So there's many ways to look at this from in perspective, you know. And just some other cards that they teased was Michin She is another woman. You see her on NXT a lot, you see her on the main roster a lot, on SmackDown to be exact. So she made the Persona card game, so we have to see what rating they give her. Will she be attainable? And as we know, Bianca and Asuka, and they also said and more. So it looks like we're gonna get a whole big set of these, and I'm actually kind of excited just to see what else we're gonna get, because things like that makes you excited, man, especially when you're hearing a whole set is possibly gonna come out and you're gonna be able to, you know, have more fun with the game. The 64-bit models, it's whatever. I could have gone without it. I think it breathes some fresh air into the game that, you know, the game can use at times. I think that that's one of the biggest things for me. Just try new things, you know, give us stuff to talk about, give us stuff to have fun with. And I think 2K is doing a decent job with that. Just gotta make them more attainable, and I can't really fault 2K when there are people spending a lot of money on this game, as I've said before. So I definitely wanted to talk about those new cards that are coming, and even more were teased, so y'all make sure to keep an eye out on that for more Persona cards. But before we go, man, we usually see a patch on the day before the DLC comes out, and I'm super excited for this patch. I think that this patch is going to be very big, as the last one was. We got a minor patch in between, but I think right now we're probably going to get some added stuff. We did not get a trailer with, you know, some more added features and details like we did for the CM Punk pack, where the barbed wire bat and all that light tubes and stuff like that. We did not get that for the Post Malone and Friends back, and understandably so. These guys they're not really known for any weapons or anything like that. The ECW pack was the most perfect pack for us to get that for. Now, I want to see some more stuff added. Maybe we get some teasers tomorrow or what can be possibly added, or maybe we'll even know tomorrow. I think this patch, it needs to address some more things. I know people are still having logo issues, universe mode issues. My card is still generating random matches. It's gotten a little bit better, but it's still not up there. So tomorrow is going to be a big day for those fans that are looking forward for this patch. It's been a little bit over a month since we got one of those big patches, and last time that we got a big patch, we got a lot of stuff addressed, even a lot of new stuff added. I don't know if they'll go that far this time, but we got to make sure to keep an eye out for that, man, because I think it is going to be at least a decent sized patch where they do address a couple things. I just don't know how much, you know, with the height and how far in the cycle we are into this game. We're not that far, but we do know 2K25 is an official development, and it is a pretty small team from what I've heard. So we don't know how much more they are going to do to this game, but all we can do is keep our hopes up. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down below, what do you wish to see fixed in WWE 2K24's next patch, because man, it is going to be hopefully a decent one. So I'm going to catch y'all. Peace.